For over 125 years, the Marquette Board of Light and Power has been providing reliable, affordable energy to the hardworking people of our community. Our town came from humble beginnings, and the BLP was created to support a great city on the rise. Both the BLP and Marquette have grown since then. We are proud to have played a supporting role every step of the way. The BLP has been and always will be 100% owned and governed by the citizens of Marquette. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, and you are the only shareholder. It's common knowledge that the BLP has the lowest rates in the Upper Peninsula, but did you know that it also offers one of the lowest rates in the entire state of Michigan? Our self-reliance on locally controlled and locally owned generation, along with our low overhead structure, sets the stage for us to continue to be one of the most economic power providers for decades to come. We have been recognized by the American Public Power Association and are a recipient of their highest award for reliability. Only a select few public power entities in the country have received the Diamond Level Award for reliable public power. The BLP contributes nearly $2 million to the city's general fund. This helps fund vital city services, such as the police and fire departments, and necessary infrastructure improvements that make Marquette the great all-American city that it is. Our locally owned electric utility is also fully self-sustaining. It requires no tax support from our customer owners. We are fully self-funded. Our rate structure also allows us to reinvest in our system to ensure the high degree of reliability our customers need and rely on.
The restoration of the Tourist Park Dam put nearly $5 million into our local economy. It was designed by local engineers and it was built by local labor. This green renewable energy project will reduce 450,000 tons of carbon dioxide emissions that would have been put into the atmosphere from fossil fuel combustion. It also restored a 100-acre lake and 13 acres of high-quality wetlands. It was a pleasure working on this renewable energy project.
Unit 3 at the Shira Steam Plant was built after the requirements of the Clean Air Act, and today is still operated as one of the cleanest coal-fired boilers. The city and the community's electric generating facilities are well positioned to meet the upcoming environmental regulations.
In very many ways, the BLP's history reflects the same dynamic history of the city itself. Originally established as a local act, back when that was the practice in the state legislature, the actual form of the BLP didn't change for the better part of 100 years. And only later on, in the early 60s, when the BLP was confronted with the same type of exponential growth going on in the community and the need to move beyond their traditional power sources, did we really start seeing the BLP everybody is familiar with today.
At that time, they were looking at either providing in-city generation or buying generation from the Upper Peninsula Power Company. And fortunately, they made the decision to generate the electricity themselves, and it's certainly benefited the citizens of the city and the surrounding area, the townships that are served by it.
A little known fact about the Marquette Board of Light and Power is back in 1908, it began providing electric power to both Marquette Harbor Lighthouse and the Lower Harbor Breakwater Light. That was among the first instances in the Great Lakes of any lighthouses receiving electric power. So way back then, Marquette Board of Light and Power was truly pioneering in the industry.
The quality of work that we get out of them, in the 22 years I've been with the Mining Journal, we've only been down maybe an hour or two at a time, and then the Board of Light and Power has us up and running again. So I don't think that's true in a lot of other communities. So the benefit that we get from the quality of our local community-owned electric company is significant.
It really indicates, I think, the importance of a locally owned power plant. It's run by people that are elected by our citizens who are dedicated to providing reliable electrical power.
Growing up downstate, and I had a big power company, we would go for 4 or 5 days without power. And here, the longest I've ever been was 2 hours.
For me, there's 4 ways you measure a municipal power utility. Number 1, is it producing the power in an environmentally friendly and sustainable manner? Number 2, is it producing reliable electric power? Is it always there regardless of the weather conditions? Number 3, is it providing exemplary customer service support? And finally, number 4, is it producing that power in a cost-efficient and effective manner?
As a homeowner in Marquette County for the last 35 years, I've come to realize that the Marquette Board of Light and Power is one of the most environmentally efficient operations that we have.
It's a very important service for the residents and the businesses in the Marquette area. And it's nice to see that they have a local elected board that runs the business in a very cost-effective way.
Thank you very much and have a great day.
Thank you. I've been a customer, both commercial and residential, for over 30 years, and I really appreciate the reasonable rates, the good service, and the friendly service that I get from the Board of Light and Power.
A lot of people probably wonder if it's a good idea to have a community-based electric company or not, but in Marquette I think we've been very lucky to have this electric company. We've done, at the newspaper, we've done stories on the rates, and the rates for the BLP are, in comparison to UPCO or Alger Delta, are significantly lower, and I think that's due to the management and the fact that it is a community-owned operation.
You know, as a business owner, one of the things that we always look at, particularly in new ventures, is your fixed costs. Anyone looking at Marquette as a possible business location, BLP has provided steady, reliable, and frankly, very affordable and reasonable service our entire business life so far, 17 years, and even less expensive than surrounding areas, even another restaurant that I have in another part of the county. So it's a big factor that you deal with and pay for every single month, and that adds up over time.
For businesses, utilities are often a large part of the expenses. We have buildings in 14 towns in our chain of stores. And the Board of Light and Power, for most of these years, the effective KW rate has been about 10 cents a KW, whereas in our other locations it often approaches 20, 21, 22 cents a KW. So it's double the price. For a number of years I had 2 identical businesses, one in the city of Marquette and one in an outlying area here. And the hours of operation, the way it functioned, and the size of the building were exactly the same. And the electric bills were double at the outlying location compared to bills from the BLP.
Forefathers of the city of Marquette had the courage to make the Marquette Board of Light and Power self-sufficient. 125 years later, this utility is leading the state in cleanliness, low rates, and efficiency.
It's an honor and privilege for me to serve as a board member of this fine organization and to help to celebrate the 125th anniversary of Marquette's city-owned electric utility.
First, we should recognize the previous city commissions, the Marquette Board of Light and Power, and the citizens of Marquette for their vision and efforts to make this utility one of the best run and cleanest utilities in the United States.
My hope for the future of the Board of Light and Power is to continue to be able to provide safe, reliable, and affordable energy to its residents now and into the future.
I can't wait for the Marquette Board of Light and Power to start the next 125 years serving the customers of Marquette County.
The future looks very bright for the Marquette Board of Light and Power, and with your continued support, we will continue to be a leader in the state.
We have invested in an electric system for over 125 years to ensure you, our owners, the highest level of reliability. We are committed to providing the most reliable, safe, and low-cost energy, and we're recognized by the American Public Power Association as a diamond level RP3 utility.
We're using state-of-the-art metering technology to provide accurate energy delivery to our customers. All the while, we're reducing our overall cost. This technology will allow us to identify and restore power outages faster.
I am one of your BLP linemen who respond if your lights go out. We provide 24-hour on-call service for emergency response every day of the year. We're always standing by for you, our owners.
We've recently invested over $2 million into this number 2 substation, which is going to provide the city of Marquette and surrounding townships with reliable energy services for many years to come. On behalf of the Board of Light and Power employees, we want to say thank you, and it's a privilege and honor to serve you.
The Marquette Board of Light and Power hydro facilities provide energy to thousands of homes on a daily basis. State-of-the-art technology allows them to be operated automatically while being remotely monitored at a continually manned control room.
We have and we continue to invest in our Shirus generating station, our substations, the transmission and distribution systems, the hydro plants to provide low-cost and reliable power to our customers. The BLP employees operate the utility 24/7 in all kinds of inclement weather.
We invest in our employees every day and remind everyone that providing safe, reliable energy services is vital to our community.
We are fiscally responsible with your financial resources and continually reinvest in our facilities so we can meet your electrical needs today and into the future.
One of the greatest things about having a local utility in our community is as we grow through economic development and look at the future, we have more power to control our future and what we want. And as we attract more businesses, as we sustain more businesses in our community, having the BLP as our partner and providing that energy at affordable rates, the power supply that's needed, it only makes us stronger as a community. Just creates that great partnership that makes Marquette a destination for everyone.
As our city continues to expand and grow, we will be right there with you, helping to build a brighter tomorrow. We generate more than just energy, we generate community.
On behalf of the BLP administrative team, thanks Marquette.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks Marquette.
Thanks, Marquette.
Thanks, Marquette.